I could breathe again.
All I kept thinking about was, there goes Casey, there goes the Pettit, there goes the series.
In the late 1950s, the casting process for the revolutionary television series, The Twilight Zone, was initiated. The show's creator, Rod Serling, had a clear vision for the series, which required talented actors who could embody the unique blend of drama, suspense, and science fiction. For the role of the narrator and host, Serling wanted someone with a distinctive voice and strong presence. He found the perfect fit in Rod Serling himself, who became the on-screen host and narrator for the series. To cast the various characters in each episode, Serling and the casting directors held auditions for both established and up-and-coming actors. They looked for actors who could bring depth and authenticity to their roles, often choosing those who could convey a sense of mystery and intrigue. One of the most memorable castings was that of Agnes Moorehead as Olive Twist in the episode The Invaders. Moorehead, an accomplished stage and screen actress, brought a sense of gravitas and intensity to the role, making it one of the most iconic performances in the series. Another notable casting was that of Jack Klugman as Augustus Gus Sloan in the episode A Game of Pool. Klugman, who was known for his work in film and television, brought a sense of charm and charisma to the role, making it a fan favorite. The casting directors also looked for actors who could work well together, often conducting chemistry tests to ensure that the cast had a strong dynamic. This was evident in the episode The Monsters Are Due on Maple Street, where the ensemble cast, including Claudia Kins, Barry Atwater, and Jack Weston, created a palpable sense of tension and unease. In addition to casting well-known actors, The Twilight Zone also provided opportunities for new talent. For example, in the episode It's a Good Life, the directors discovered a young actor named Billy Mumy, who went on to have a successful career in film and television. Overall, the casting process for The Twilight Zone was instrumental in creating the show's unique atmosphere and tone. By carefully selecting actors who could bring depth and authenticity to their roles, Serling and the casting directors were able to create a series that has endured for over 6 decades. The Twilight Zone, a groundbreaking 1959 TV series, was brought to life by director Rod Serling's unique vision. Serling, a celebrated writer, approached each episode with a commitment to thought-provoking storytelling and a distinctive style. His creative influences were vast, drawing from science fiction, fantasy, and horror genres, as well as social and political issues of the time. Serling's directorial style was characterized by his ability to create a sense of unease and suspense, often using unexpected plot twists and eerie visuals. Collaboration was key to Serling's process. He worked closely with the cast and crew, fostering a creative environment that encouraged experimentation and risk-taking. Serling's scripts were known for their rich detail and nuanced characters, providing actors with ample material to explore. Cinematographer George T. Clemens was a crucial collaborator, helping to create the show's iconic visual style. Together, they used lighting, camera angles, and visual effects to enhance the storytelling and build tension. Serling's approach to directing was marked by his dedication to exploring complex themes and ideas. He used the platform of The Twilight Zone to challenge audiences and provoke thought, often addressing issues such as prejudice, conformity, and the human condition. Through his visionary approach to directing, Serling established The Twilight Zone as a cultural touchstone, leaving a lasting impact on the world of television and storytelling.
Feel them one by one. Who's ever warm goes to the mound.
The Twilight Zone is a classic TV series that first aired in 1959. It features episodes that are often funny, shocking, and sad. You might be surprised to learn some fascinating facts about this show, so keep watching this video. I still remember the first time I watched The Twilight Zone. I was immediately drawn into its unique and thought-provoking stories. One particular scene that has always stayed with me is from the episode Time Enough at Last. The protagonist, a book-loving bank clerk, survives a nuclear blast only to break his glasses and be unable to read the countless books he has saved. This moment of irony and sadness has always resonated with me. Do you have a favorite memory or personal experience related to The Twilight Zone? We would love to hear your stories and memories in the comments below. The Twilight Zone has left a lasting impact on popular culture and has inspired countless other TV shows and movies. Its ability to tackle complex themes and issues in a concise and engaging way is a testament to its enduring appeal. From its memorable characters to its unforgettable plot twists, The Twilight Zone remains a beloved and influential part of television history. The Twilight Zone, a groundbreaking 1959 TV series, was known for its unique set design and captivating locations. The show's creator, Rod Serling, wanted each episode to have a distinctive look, so the set designers had to be innovative and creative. They often used forced perspective and other optical illusions to make small sets appear larger on screen. The series was primarily filmed on sound stages in Los Angeles, but some episodes required location shoots. For instance, the iconic episode The Monsters Are Due on Maple Street was shot on a real residential street in Los Angeles. The production team had to transform the street into a 1960s suburban neighborhood, complete with period cars and props. One of the logistical challenges of filming The Twilight Zone was the tight production schedule. Each episode was filmed in just a few days, which required careful planning and coordination. The crew had to move quickly to set up and break down sets, and the actors had to memorize their lines and hit their marks with precision. To speed up the filming process, the production team employed several innovative techniques. For example, they used a technique called multiple camera coverage, which involved using several cameras to film a scene from different angles simultaneously. This allowed them to capture the necessary footage in fewer takes and reduce the amount of time spent on setups and lighting. Another innovative technique used in The Twilight Zone was pre-filming. Some scenes, particularly those involving special effects, were pre-filmed and then inserted into the final edit. This allowed the production team to create complex visuals without the need for expensive or time-consuming on-set effects. In summary, the production of The Twilight Zone was marked by innovative set design, efficient logistical planning, and the use of cutting-edge filming techniques. The result was a captivating and enduring TV series that continues to inspire and entertain audiences today.
Face.
The Twilight Zone, a groundbreaking 1959 television series, captivated audiences with its unique blend of science fiction, fantasy, and social commentary. Creator Rod Serling faced censorship challenges with early drama scripts, as networks prioritized sponsor satisfaction and avoiding viewer offense over quality entertainment and socially conscious programming. In response, Serling turned to the often undervalued genres of science fiction and fantasy to express his subversive social and political satire, bypassing censors who considered the subject matter to have little creative value. The Twilight Zone showcased stories that exposed corruption in authority figures and addressed human weaknesses, all while maintaining a supernatural element. Serling's wonderfully descriptive scripts focused on character development with people and their emotions taking center stage. The series' enigmatic Twilight Zone added to its allure, as its unpredictable nature could result in justice, lesson, simple observation, or even the release of dark humor. The Twilight Zone's talented writing team included Charles Beaumont and Richard Matheson, who contributed many of the series' finest and most reliable episodes. Their work avoided broad comedy and over-sentimentality, instead delivering top plots, strong characterization, and convincing dialogue, as well as intriguing and horrifying concepts. While some episodes were better than others, the series often achieved a magical quality that continues to enthrall viewers. The beautifully crafted stories in crisp black and white remain thought-provoking, offering a viewing experience that is both thrilling and unsettling. Stepping into the Twilight Zone with Serling's enigmatic and endearing humanitarian host continues to be an invitation difficult to resist.
All right, I see.
The Twilight Zone, a groundbreaking 1959 TV series, owes much of its success to its haunting and memorable musical score and soundtrack. Composed by Bernard Herrmann, Marius Constant, and others, the music was carefully crafted to complement the narrative and emotional tone of each episode. Bernard Herrmann, already an accomplished film composer, brought his unique style to the series. He composed the iconic theme music which sets the eerie and suspenseful tone for the show. The theme features a solo French horn, accompanied by a xylophone and strings, creating a sense of mystery and intrigue. Marius Constant, a Romanian-French composer, took over scoring duties after Herman's departure. He composed the music for over 100 episodes, using a variety of instruments and techniques to create the perfect atmosphere for each story. Constant's music often featured unconventional instruments like the theremin, which added to the unsettling and otherworldly feel of the series. The composers worked closely with series creator Rod Serling to ensure the music perfectly matched the tone of each episode. They often used leitmotifs, or recurring musical themes, to represent characters or ideas. For example, the Twilight Zone theme would often play during pivotal moments, tying the episode together and reminding viewers of the larger narrative. The music in the Twilight Zone was not just background noise, it was an integral part of the storytelling. It heightened the emotional impact of each episode, making the twists and turns more surprising, and the overall experience more captivating. The composer's skillful use of music created a rich and immersive world that has endured for over 6 decades.
This time of night he gives me a comb. Says it's what I need.
James Best, known for his role in The Dukes of Hazzard, had a lengthy commute for the show's first season, driving every week from his home in Conyers, Georgia to the set. When the production moved to Burbank, California for the second season, he had to start flying back and forth each week. Rod Serling, the creator of The Twilight Zone, was inducted into the official Horror Host Hall of Fame in 2023, recognizing his significant contributions to the genre. Jack Klugman, who appeared in multiple episodes of The Twilight Zone, performed a one-man show titled An Evening with Jack Klugman at the Falcon Theater in Burbank, California in September 2003.
Gold mines. You can't pitch with that arm anymore, Lefty. Maybe you can dig with it.
One of the most iconic scenes from the 1959 TV series The Twilight Zone is from the episode Time Enough at Last. The scene takes place in a bank vault where the protagonist, Henry Bemis, has sought refuge during a nuclear attack. Bemis, played by Burgess Meredith, is an avid reader and is overjoyed to discover that he has a seemingly endless supply of books to read. Director Jon Lormer expertly uses low-key lighting in this scene, creating a sense of intimacy and isolation. The camera focuses on Meredith's face as he gleefully surveys the books, highlighting his performance and the character's love for literature. Meredith's wide eyes and beaming smile convey the joy and excitement Bemis feels at the prospect of having all the time in the world to read. Cinematographer George T. Clemens also uses a series of close-ups to emphasize the importance of the books and Bemis's connection to them. The camera lingers on the spines of the books, showcasing their titles and adding to the sense of wonder and possibility. The impact of this scene on the audience is significant. It encapsulates the themes of isolation, loneliness, and the power of imagination that are central to the Twilight Zone. The scene has become iconic because of its emotional resonance and the way it taps into the universal desire to have unlimited time to pursue our passions. Rom, in an interview, said, "I wanted to create a sense of intimacy and wonder in that scene. The books represent hope and possibility, and I wanted to convey that through the visual language of the show." Meredith, in a separate interview, said that scene was a gift. It was a chance to really explore the character's love of reading and his desire for solitude. It was a pleasure to play that scene. Overall, the scene is a testament to the power of visual storytelling and the impact that a single moment can have on an audience. It has become one of the most enduring and memorable scenes in the history of television.
You're all right. That's what I needed, all right.
In the original Twilight Zone series, several actors made multiple appearances, including Jack Klugman, William Shatner, Burgess Meredith, Fritz Weaver, Warren Oates, Jack Warden, William Wyndham, and Martin Landau. Some of these actors were already well known to the public, like James Best, who played Sheriff Roscoe P. Coltrane on The Dukes of Hazzard. Even those with fewer leading roles, like John Anderson, had notable appearances, such as his part as a gunfighter named Oni and the Rifleman. These actors' contributions to The Twilight Zone added depth and familiarity to the show's thought-provoking storylines.
Allenby! Allenby! Allenby!
The Twilight Zone, a 1959 TV series, left a significant cultural and social impact on its audiences. The show's unique blend of science fiction, horror, and fantasy presented thought-provoking narratives that resonated with viewers. It tackled relevant social and cultural themes, often with a twist, encouraging discussions and introspection. The series was influential in shaping pop culture with its distinctive storytelling style and memorable episodes. Characters and plot lines from The Twilight Zone have been referenced and parodied in various media such as films, TV shows, and literature, demonstrating its lasting influence. Moreover, The Twilight Zone contributed to the broader cultural conversation by addressing topics like prejudice, fear of the unknown, and the human condition. Its subtle commentary on these issues allowed for nuanced discussions and self-reflection among its audience. In essence, The Twilight Zone served as a creative and thought-provoking platform, leaving a lasting impact on popular culture and contributing to important social and cultural discussions.
Sorry, pal. You'll get onto it.
James Best, known for his role as Roscoe in The Dukes of Hazzard, suggested his friend and former acting student Burt Reynolds to play Boss Hogg in a fictional movie about Hazzard County. Reynolds later went on to play the role in the 2005 film adaptation. Robert McCord is the only actor to appear in all 5 seasons of The Twilight Zone, with Jack Klugman, John Anderson, Jon Lormer, and Vaughn Taylor following closely behind with appearances in 4 seasons each. Gladys Cooper, who appeared in The Twilight Zone, was a 2-time nominee for the Tony Award as Best Actress for her performances in Enid Bagnall's The Chalk Garden and A Passage to India.
Why?
The Twilight Zone, a 1959 television series, received significant critical acclaim and audience appreciation for its unique storytelling and thought-provoking themes. The show was praised by critics for its innovative writing and engaging narratives that often featured unexpected twists. A New York Times review described it as a true anthology of the unusual, the startling, and the frankly horrifying. Audiences were captivated by the show's ability to explore complex and sometimes dark themes in a compelling and entertaining way. The series' popularity endured over the years, and it has remained a beloved classic in the world of television. The Twilight Zone also received several award nominations, including 2 Primetime Emmy Awards for Outstanding Writing for a Drama Series. These nominations recognize the exceptional writing talent behind the show, further solidifying its reputation as a groundbreaking series. The accolades and nominations that The Twilight Zone received are a testament to the hard work and creativity of everyone involved in the production. The awards and nominations not only validated the series' artistic merit, but also helped to establish the careers of those who worked on it. The show's enduring popularity and influence on popular culture are a mark of its lasting impact and a testament to its quality.
Of my hall.
Will you stay?
Rod Serling, the creator of The Twilight Zone, has been honored with a 44 cents USA commemorative postage stamp as part of the early TV Memories issue in 29. Serling was also a pie-in-the-face recipient on the Soupy Sales show in 1962. In a different context, James Best and his wife, Dorothy Best, along with Kevin Lang, established their own production company, Best Friend Films. The company specializes in high-definition production, utilizing the Panasonic Varicam and Pro 35 lens adapter, which allows them to use Panavision 35mm film lenses on a digital camera. They also feature an HD online edit suite, making them a one-stop shop in HD production for independent producers.
That you want in return. What do we call that? Well,
during the filming of The Twilight Zone's first season, the crew faced a significant challenge while shooting the episode time enough at last. The script called for a nuclear explosion that would destroy everything except for the library and the protagonist. To achieve this effect, the crew used 2,000 pounds of dynamite, which was more than they had initially anticipated. The explosion was so powerful that it shattered windows in nearby buildings and even knocked a helicopter out of the sky. In another instance, during the production of The Howling Man, actor H.M. Winnett had a memorable experience. Winnett played the role of David Ellington, a man who stumbles upon a mysterious monk guarding a prisoner. While filming, Winnett found himself genuinely frightened by the monk's appearance, which was enhanced by the use of prosthetics and makeup. The monk was portrayed by actor John Carradine, who remained in character even when the cameras weren't rolling, further adding to Winnett's unease. During the making of Eye of the Beholder, the episode's unique visual style required the crew to develop innovative techniques. The episode features a cast of characters with severe facial deformities, which were achieved through the use of heavy prosthetics. To maintain the illusion, the crew had to build custom camera rigs and lighting setups to conceal the actors' real faces. This required a significant amount of experimentation and problem solving, but the final result was a groundbreaking episode that has become a fan favorite. These anecdotes offer a glimpse into the challenges and triumphs the cast and crew faced during the making of The Twilight Zone. From daring explosions to innovative filmmaking techniques, the production of this iconic series was filled with memorable moments that have endured for generations.
Work. That's right. I want to help people.
The classic TV series The Twilight Zone has been a significant influence in the world of television, inspiring parodies in shows like The Simpsons. The Simpsons have parodied several episodes of The Twilight Zone, including To Serve Man, It's a Good Life, Living Doll, Nightmare at 20,000 Feet, Little Girl Lost, The Little People, a kind of a stopwatch, and The Masks. In terms of length, all episodes in the first, second, third, and fifth seasons of The Twilight Zone were 30 minutes long. However, due to a change in the show's time slot in the fourth season, all episodes were 1 hour long. The Twilight Zone faced budgetary constraints in its second season, leading the network to shoot some episodes on videotape instead of film. This decision was made because videotape was a relatively new and less expensive medium in the early 1960s. However, editing tape was challenging, so each of the 6 episodes was shot live on a studio soundstage using 4 cameras. This multi-camera setup limited the potential scope of the storylines and location shooting, leading the network to switch back to film for the rest of the series. The 6 videotaped episodes, titled The Lateness of the Hour, Static, The Whole Truth, The Night of the Meet, 22, and Long Distance Call, were then transferred to film for broadcast, saving the producers about $5,000 per episode.
Shot on him, too.
Yes, sir.
The press, sir. Oh, yes, sir. On the run, gentlemen, if you don't mind.
The Twilight Zone, a groundbreaking 1959 TV series, holds a significant place in film history. Its unique blend of science fiction, horror, and suspense, along with thought-provoking storylines, made it a pioneer in television. The show's creator, Rod Serling, became a master of the genre, exploring human nature, social issues, and existential questions through allegorical narratives. The Twilight Zone had a profound impact on future filmmaking, inspiring countless filmmakers and writers. Its episodic format, anthology style, and unexpected plot twists have been replicated in numerous TV shows and movies. The series demonstrated that genre storytelling could be intelligent, sophisticated, and socially relevant, paving the way for modern anthology series like Black Mirror. Among the many works inspired by The Twilight Zone are Steven Spielberg's Twilight Zone the movie, the 1985 anthology film, and Jordan Peele's reboot of the series in 2.
Can I show you something? Oh, why, yes. I was looking for a gold thimble.
Bill Mumy, known for his role in The Twilight Zone, was initially considered for the part of Eddie Munster in The Munsters. However, his parents didn't approve of the makeup he would have to wear, and the role went to Butch Patrick instead. Interestingly, Mumy and Patrick are now good friends and collaborate on music. Rod Serling, the creator of The Twilight Zone, was often seen with a cigarette during the show's introduction. The Liggett & Myers Tobacco Company, one of the show's sponsors, even had Serling promote their Chesterfield cigarettes. Despite this, Serling refused to endorse the American Tobacco Company's brand on screen. Burgess Meredith, who also appeared in The Twilight Zone, developed a unique grunting laugh for his role as the Penguin in Batman. He did this to cover up coughing fits caused by smoking with a cigarette holder, a requirement for his character. Meredith had given up smoking years earlier, but resumed the habit during filming. He quit again immediately after the series ended.
Well, little soul,
Vladimir Sokolov, a talented actor and assistant director, began his career with the Moscow Art Theater before moving to Berlin in 1923. His journey is a testament to the enduring appeal of storytelling and performance. The expression submitted for your approval is often associated with Rod Serling's opening narrations in The Twilight Zone. However, this phrase was only used 3 times, while In Just a Moment was used 25 times, making it the most ubiquitous phrase in Serling's opening monologues. The Twilight Zone's impact goes beyond its memorable opening lines. The series has left a lasting mark on popular culture and has been analyzed for its complex themes and social commentary. Sokolov's own journey and Serling's iconic opening narration serve as a reminder of the power of storytelling and the enduring appeal of The Twilight Zone. The series' ability to captivate audiences and explore complex themes continues to resonate with viewers today.
Bill, there were 3.
Renowned writer Rod Serling moved to California in 1958, residing near Ronald and Nancy Reagan before settling on Monaco Drive. Actor Jack Klugman, who appeared in Serling's The Twilight Zone, made more money from his stake in The Odd Couple than his episode fee. In November 2006, Klugman starred in The Value of Names at the George Street Playhouse in New Jersey. Despite their successes, neither Serling nor Klugman sought the spotlight, preferring to let their work speak for itself.
Why not leave well enough alone?
In the creation of the original The Twilight Zone series, Rod Serling introduced the phrase sixth dimension in the opening narration, which was later changed to fifth dimension after a suggestion from CBS executive William Self. Serling also invited viewers to submit scripts, resulting in over 14,000 submissions, but only 2 were found to be of any use. One notable actor who appeared in the series was Vladimir Sokolov, who had a successful career in the Moscow Arts Theater before coming to the United States. Despite speaking little English, he was given a lead role in Orson Welles' production of Danton's Death, where Welles personally coached him in English. Serling's invitation for scripts led to an overwhelming response, but unfortunately, most of them did not meet the show's format and quality standards. Despite this, the series became a significant part of television history, with Serling's thought-provoking stories and memorable narrations. If you have memories and experiences related to the 1959 TV series The Twilight Zone, we'd love to hear them. This groundbreaking show has influenced many people's perspectives on cinema, and we're sure you have your own unique stories to share. Perhaps you were captivated by the show's unexpected plot twist or intrigued by its exploration of human nature and societal issues. Maybe The Twilight Zone inspired you to explore your own creativity or even pursue a career in film or television. Whatever your connection to this classic series, we encourage you to share your thoughts and engage with us. You can do this by liking and sharing this post, commenting with your own experiences, and subscribing for more cinematic explorations. Let's start a conversation and explore the enduring impact of The Twilight Zone together. We can't wait to hear from you.
There'll be a supply ship coming in soon, I think. They're either due or overdue.